It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Miami Heat in this one as they go up against the New York Knicks. For the Knicks, these guys are playing good basketball with 7 wins in their last 10 games, and they like their chances tonight. And for all those teams that have wrapped up playoff spots, Shaq, what can we expect from them strategically here at the end of the regular season?
Well, for the top team, Ernie, it becomes about securing home court advantage. You want to be peaking at the right time heading into the playoffs. We've seen a lot of teams, Ernie, start off strong. Where are they now?
Do you want rest if you're a frontline player, if you're a guy who's playing a lot? Do you need some rest before the playoffs?
You know, a lot of people answer that question, and if you played more than 8 years, yes, you need rest. If you're a young player, such as Freak, you don't need rest.
No, you may have players coming back from midseason injuries, but you need to get them back into the flow. But you got to get your playoff game face on. And you know who had the best game face playoff?
Alonzo Mourning?
No, this guy next to us. You show him your game face.
Alonzo had a good game face, too.
Stop it. You look at this guy's game. Look at this guy's game face.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the heart of the
Live from New York, 2K Sports proudly brings you Knicks basketball. The New York Knicks come into this one after a win against the Charlotte Hornets.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
So here's Miami's starting group. They've got Plumlee. Chris Bosh is out there with Winslow. Then there's Jennings. And it's Wade in at the 2. That's good. On defense, the Knicks. It's a 3-point game. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
A huge margin of victory for them when these two teams squared off last, and they got scoring from up and down their lineup.
Yeah, the reserves, the guys coming off the bench, Greg, made their presence felt. And, of course, with their big lead, they were able to give the bench a lot of run.
To the left wing. Outside Bosh. It's back to Jennings. Good, and it's Bosh picking up the assist.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
And here are the Knicks now, following Brandon Jennings' 3. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Knicks shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. And here are the Heat now. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried it.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, I spoke briefly with Eric Spoelstra. Coach told me they're hoping to overcome the problems a player like Carmelo Anthony presents to defenses. He said Melo's combination of strength, size, and skill set make it very difficult to keep him from scoring each trip down the floor. What he is hoping for is to throw different looks at Melo to keep him out of his rhythm and to try to work from there.
All right, Doris, thanks. Now, here's Bosh. He's coming off a 19-point game against Chicago.
Yeah, but I like how he defended as well. You know, he got a couple blocks in that game and just an all-around great effort.
Now here's Brown. Justice Winslow missing his last shot. And again, New York with the triple.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Dishes it to Plumlee. Bosch, the screen. Jennings kicks to Wade. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Wade's got his first bucket of the night.
Right there, we saw Bosch opened up space for the shooter. Well done.
Anthony left side. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and then Brown with the dunk.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
And that's what makes the alley-oop such a terrific play when you're able to execute it.
Wade, and another basket for Miami.
It's been a very efficient first quarter for him. He's creating good opportunities and converting those that he creates.
Brown kicks to Anthony. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Puts it up from 12. Rebound by the Heat. Outside Jennings. Bosch kicks to Winslow. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. The shot's good from Plumlee. Plumlee's got his first basket. For New York, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Here's Porzingis, and he gets it to go.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Jennings kicks to Bosch. Here's the floater. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. For New York, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Anthony can't hit.
You know, the alley-oop is a great play when it works, but boy, when it doesn't.
Yeah, it can make you look silly. It embarrasses you. And we had a little silliness right there for sure.
Now here's Winslow. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Jennings against Brown. Stolen by Winslow. Kicks it out to Jennings. Fires for 3. Bosch can't hit. New York trailing. Brown right side. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Brown's got 13.
And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey guys, well, Kurt Rambis had some advice for the team in that last break. Fresh was the focus.
Oh yeah, peace. Great.